Yo, what's good, player?
Hey, yo, peace, King, peace,
How
peace.
you doing, man?
Yo, good. You
Good, hell
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Good to see you, brother.
Good, you know what I mean? Good to see you too, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Yo, third eye is out. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? We got the merch. I gotta send some up there. You know what I mean? So
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I mean? We just got hit with a whole bunch of snow
Right?
and all that.
It's been
So
crazy cold
you
up
know what
here
I'm
too,
saying?
snowing and shit. 15, 25 below zero.
Nah, facts, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, been moving. Yeah.
Sorry. Ooh,
Bro, man.
just getting over a cold. I was sick for
Mm.
like a whole week and I hate being sick. My eyes is watering, my nose is running, my throat hurt, my ears were popping. It was just misery. I'm feeling a lot better the last couple days though. But bro, I've been hearing these oxygen mixtapes you've been dropping. Fire, my dude. I'm glad we get to talk because I've been wanting to tell you. I mean, listen, I'm like, damn. The first one was amazing. The second one, the third one, but like, I don't know how you keep me getting better at this shit.
I want to let people know, right? I'm gonna keep popping up.
Hell yeah.
When I keep popping up, yo, let them know. Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep popping up. Every time I pop up, I might have a different mask, a different disguise. My
Yeah.
dreads might be low. My dreads might be high. I
Yeah.
might have them tucked away. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna deliver hip hop to the people, man. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm here for the
Yes.
culture and only. Did I say only for the culture?
Yes. Dude, I love some like the shit you be doing, like like the shoe drives, like the custom clothing. Like you're one of the few dudes I see out there that are like promoting real
Giving out
talent.
apples, you know what I mean, to my brothers and sisters in
Yeah.
Manhattan, all of that, man. Giving out sneakers, you know what I'm saying,
Hell yeah.
to my people, you know what I mean, in my residence and all of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shout out to Bergen County, all of that, man. Listen,
Hell yeah.
we is out here for the people. We is
Yes.
here for the people.
That's what I
And
love.
we not no, listen, I'm a regular person just like everybody else. But I am not afraid to pop up.
Right.
I'm not afraid to pop up. You know why? Because they deserve for me to pop up. Number
Yeah.
one, because yo, I'm showing my respect, showing flowers, and paying homage. But like I said, let's go. Yo, man, honor rush the streets.
Yes. I love that. I love that statement.
HRTX.
I love that. And then when I see you like at these shows and stuff, I see you with like the most legendary of the legendary. Dude, I see with motherfucking KRS-One, Bobby Schmurder, Rec One, fucking Meth. I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there? I gotta get out there to Jersey, man. Like, I gotta
My
come
brother,
check
I
this shit
can't
out.
wait till you get out here, man. Like, yo, Allahu Akbar. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like, yo, honestly, yo, it's a blessing, brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't put no blessings to the side. Like, yo, if it happens,
right.
it was meant to be that
Yeah,
way. And when it happens that way, you know what I'm saying? It is a complete and total blessing.
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? And the way it happens is the way it happens. A lot of people be like, oh, yeah, well, it shouldn't happen that way, or everything got to be perfect.
right.
Like
Life
I
happens.
can attest, and other people can attest that every moment, every person, everything is not perfect.
Right?
But guess what? There's amazing things that happen out of imperfection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And we're gonna prove it.
absolutely.
We're gonna prove it. I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
perfect at all, but guess what? I'm gonna keep making, dropping album after album,
Yeah.
mixtape after mixtape. And there's people out there who enjoy it. So for the people who enjoy it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Hell yeah. Dude, we love it. Dude, I still be bumping the first shit of yours I ever listened to. Fuck your couch, all that shit. I said, dude, that's like a
Oh
daily
man,
listen
thank you.
still. I've shown people, I was like, dude, listen to this. They're like, man, this is, it's like, dude, it's unbeatable. And it's like man, and this is what I've been waiting for too, because as you know, I was having like I was on those medications and abusing shit for years. I've told people that's out there, I admit to I've been off that shit now for like 6 months, or like 5.5 months. That's what I was
Mm.
waiting for, so I
God bless
could
you, brother.
travel and not be worried about that. And now it's like, all right, we got some shit we got to figure out with our landlords in the court and some shit, and we're figuring out where to move and some shit like that. But yeah, once we get shit like, now I'm actually free to fucking, I don't got that chain around me holding me fucking because that's what it felt like. It was like
So
I had a
now you can
chain
finally
holding me
like
down.
move around and do the
Yeah,
things that you want to do. So
yeah.
that's a good thing, man. So yo, man, big ups on that, man.
Thank
That's
you,
what it is, man. Dope,
thank you,
dope, dope, man.
thank you.
Yeah, man. That's a blessing, man.
Yeah, dude,
For real.
25
Everything
years
is
of
a
fucking
blessing,
doing
man.
that shit, and then I was just like, man, I've had enough.
Yeah.
I can't anymore. And my wife would have left, and I don't want that. She's a good woman, and I was like, man, I did it. I did. But I told God, I said, you find me my wife, not a wife, not some wife. You find me my wife, I'll quit. I
Yeah,
swear to
your
God.
wife. That is
Yeah,
for you and only for you.
exactly. And she did. Like, she's never done drugs in her life, and she married me while I was at like my lowest. Like, I did a good job of like putting on like that. I wasn't all effed up, but I like, she's got videos of me just nodded out doing the Kensington Ave yoga for years. Like, and it's like, man, you stayed with me while I was like that. Like, I will never do her wrong ever. It's like, that's a keeper there. I mean, and she's just good in every way. She, I didn't deserve it at the time, and so I'm like, well, now I got to give her what she does deserve, and actually be a good dude and shit.
Man, yo, I'm definitely happy for you, my brother,
Thanks,
man.
brother.
You know what I mean? Because definitely, you know what I mean? You know, those good ones out there, man, they're definitely hard to find. And
Yeah,
when you do find them, you definitely gotta just,
yeah, keep them.
gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta keep them.
You gotta keep them because,
Gotta
like
keep
you
'em.
said, it's rare. It's like one in how I swear it's like one in millions when you actually find like the one where you're like, yeah, this I could stay right here the rest of my life and be happy. And she pretty as hell too. Like, yep, this will work. You know?
This can work out. This can
Yeah.
definitely work out.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that's true.
Hell yeah. So tell me more about
Yeah.
the clothes and shit, because I'm excited about this because I always like your designs. The Wu-Tang shoes you sent me, those are the shit. Like, man, everybody's like, man, where the hell did you
We
get
got
those? I was like,
we got
exclusives.
we got we got designer joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, yo, joints is kind of crazy, right?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, yo, right here, we got the joint right here.
yeah.
This is the EYE, elevate your energy hat, right?
Nice.
You know what I mean? And that's basically like with the eyes, third
Yeah,
eye. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
To keep your third eye open. I got another hat though that's gonna be dropping this week. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well,
Yeah,
promote that. Actually, while I'm on this interview right here, you know what I'm saying,
hell yeah.
with my brother Dub, you know what I mean? And this hat right here, you know what I'm saying? It's a dad
Nice.
hat.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
If you
like
feeling
it.
this, I could definitely throw this in the pile when I throw some stuff in there
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, man, I
But this
love
is
the
like a,
camo. I've been
you know what I'm
wearing
saying,
around a
like
camo jacket all the time too, so
yeah,
hell yeah.
that's pretty much what this is right here. This is the camo. This is tough business right here, and
Yeah.
you got the stamp right here, as you can
Nice.
see. And of course, on the we can't forget about this right
Ooh,
here. It says
nice.
elevate your energy right
And I
over
and I
here.
like
I'll
I
put this
like the
right here.
guy on it. I like the sayings on it. Elevate your energy. I like the brand, the logo. Like the dude's cool, and it's about the third. I'm all about consciousness and expanding a person's mind
That's
through.
right.
That's like people get the wrong idea sometimes when I talk about it. Like about higher consciousnesses and using your time. Like no, it's not. God wants you to expand your consciousness. Like you're supposed to, and you're supposed to do
Right.
that. But people get like a different idea sometimes about certain things. It's like no, no, but you know, different people have different. But no, I'm down with it. That's all what I'm about.
Man, yo,
Progressing.
out here in Jersey, like that's all we've been repping, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We got the hats on. You know what I'm saying? We repping heavy. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Um, Big shout out to my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? Yo, Big Bully the Savage, he's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's been definitely helping me like move a lot of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Yo, bro, I got shout outs, man.
Hell yeah.
Big shout out to King Jers. Big shout out to Ann Springer. Big shout out to my brother Lino. Big shout out to Stu. Big shout out to Chuck. Big shout out
Hell
to
yeah.
Just Please. Big shout out to motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people along the way, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, regardless where life has taken us,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these are people that you don't ever forget because you can't forget like where
Right.
you come from to know where you're going. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember those cold nights when motherfuckers was like, yo, I fucks with you, Ox. I'm gonna come with you,
yeah,
yo. And that's something you could never ever motherfuckers forget. No matter like, yo, shit happened, you be like, yo, what happened to that dude? Or why you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens in life, and then yo, snap of a finger, motherfuckers cool again, motherfucker.
right,
But I never ever forget the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And like, yo, you
absolutely,
appreciate that shit, yo, because yo, you know what I mean? Like even if you never get the opportunity to tell a motherfucker like yo you appreciate it, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You could always, as a person like at my stature, you could always do it, like you know what I'm saying, like in a interview.
yeah,
You could
right,
always like you know what I'm saying, put it out publicly, you know what I'm saying, and
oh yeah,
person could just digest it like that, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Especially if it's just positive. It's coming from a positive energy, you know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
Or as I say, energy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I
You
like
know what I'm
that.
saying? Come,
You get deep
you know what
with
I mean?
them thoughts and shit, and that's one thing I've noticed too is you are like one of the most loyal people I've seen. Like you say, you remember motherfuckers you're down with. You remember like shit like that, and that's cool. Like a lot of people just go do their thing and they forget about motherfuckers. But that's one thing I've noticed about you is you like to keep the same people around. You're loyal to the people that is loyal to you, and that's commendable. That's how it should be. But a lot of
You
people don't
accept the
operate like
things
that.
you accept the things you cannot change.
Yeah, and change the shit that you can.
You got people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got people out there, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna wish on your downfall.
Yeah,
And this is all going into the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that Third Eye album is definitely, you know what I'm saying, a listen. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Kyle Cobain on Oxygen
yeah,
6, Oxygen 5. I'm gonna give a shout out to
yes,
October 32nd, because they all flew by. Like I was just
right,
dropping like I was just being very creative at this point. You know what I'm saying? Homie
yeah,
Don't Play That Man was an old drop. You know what I'm saying? That everybody was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Should he drop it? Should he do that, man? I dropped it anyway. You know what I mean? I had a couple people over in the UK that was like, hey, I love this music. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You know, it's
oh
different
yeah,
from the stuff you got in America. Hey, let's play with it. Big shout out to everybody that helped out on that project. Big
oh
shout
yeah,
out to people on Oxygen 3 who put together a mixtape during the time when I couldn't really mix. And I was actually going to school for mixing, but people actually took my vocals and put it with some of my favorite rappers. And even during this time, all the way up until like even the later times of when, like, you know what I'm saying, some of my favorite rappers like that started coming out, like Benny the Butcher and like even
yeah,
like, you know, Westside Gun and
yeah,
Conway the Machine and stuff like that. Like
yes,
even the later years, like, you know, my boys was able to like just catch my vocals and they believed in me and they was like,
yeah,
yo, you really rap good. Even though you DJ, you really rap good. So it just wasn't just me on the ones and twos.
right,
It was me being like, you know what I'm saying, inspired by my boys as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate them. And
oh yeah,
big shout out to like DJ G Wiz, you know what I'm
right,
saying, aka Costa. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? He had an opportunity to DJ for like KRS-One.
hell
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? At a
gotcha,
big event at SOBs. Big shout out to Kid Capri. He's
oh
an
yeah,
amazing legend.
love that.
Man, the list goes on. I could keep shouting out legends that was in the building that night.
That's
The
wild.
legendary Smooth B was there, Curtis
Yeah.
Blow. Like yo, just
Dude,
to
that's
name a
like as
couple.
old school legendary king of hip hop as it gets, is like all them dudes you mentioned. And like that's where I hold you too. It's like you legendary at this point. Like, dude, I mean you in there, dude. Like I listen, like when I go over to I'm like looking at showing people I play, I'm like, look, I listen to this, I listen to this, I listen to that. I'll have KRS-One in there, I got you in there, I'll have Rakim in there, I'll have Eminem in there, I'll have Method, like all the Wu-Tang and shit, like fucking, lyrics and motherfucking Beeville and fucking a bunch of other dudes out of Matt Cleve and shit. Like you're all like you know, up there to me. Like it's crazy. That's why I said still Tristan. I was like, dude, I was telling my wife, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do an interview with the Ox again. And she's like, oh yeah, I remember you were telling me. I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, Ox is cool shit. And he's like one of the dopest. I was like, remember that song "Fuck Your Couch"? She's like, yeah, the one you listen to every day. I'm like, yeah, that's him. And she's like, she don't listen to as much rap as me, so she just then put it. Oh yeah. So
Well, yo, I thank you, man. I appreciate for this, the support in your household. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, the message behind that, if you could take a positive message out of like something like "fuck your couch,"
Yeah,
um, it's basically like just saying like, "Yo, man, just getting off the couch, man, doing something motivating." You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like a lot of people be like, "Yeah, man, you on the couch, you need to stay there." Nah,
right.
man, get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You might get an ass pimple or some shit like that. You got to
Right,
get up. Got to get up off your ass, man, and,
right.
and go be somebody.
Hell yeah.
You
I love it. I
know what I
love it.
mean?
And then
Word
the
up.
mixtapes, I was trying like, all right, so like I just, like it took like it literally took like 2 months of being straight bedridden from August to
Uh-huh.
September, October, and then there's a whole nother month before I could really get out of bed and move around. So it's just like the last couple months where I've been able to move around. But like you're dropping them tapes, I was like, all right, cool. As soon as I feel a little bit better, I'm gonna review this, and then another one would come, and then another one, and I'm like, damn, I got a lot of work ahead of me because I'm still doing reviews on them. I got it because they're the bomb, and I always like want to promote your shit because it's awesome. It's like this is the hip
Man,
hop we
thank you.
need to keep us alive.
Man, I appreciate you,
Yeah.
man. Like, yo, over the years, it hasn't just been like, what I'm saying, once or twice. Like, it's been over and over again. And I'm telling you, man,
Hell yeah.
like, yo, from the bottom of my heart, man, like, what I'm saying, from the energy, like, what I'm saying, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying?
You too,
Like,
brother.
you know what I mean? Yo, the third eye definitely observes that. And guess
Yeah.
what, man? Yo, you know what I mean? Yo, it's gonna be more blessings coming your way. And I truly hope, like, what I'm saying, when you do decide to come out to Jersey, man,
Yeah.
definitely holler at your boy, man.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
telling you, it's gonna go down. It's gonna
Yeah.
go down. And
Hell yeah.
you'll have a lot of fun. You'll
Hell
have a
yeah.
lot of fun.
That's
Telling
gonna
you.
be one of my main reasons for coming out there. So is to come kick it with you and shit. So but I mean, definitely,
Absolutely.
100%. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know why, because like I'm always on there when you drop shit. I want to get some reviews out there and do some shit. I just want to let you know why it's been like 5 months and I've just been like haven't really put nothing. I'm just starting to get normal feeling where I'm like, yeah, I could do this again. Like I did 2 interviews. Like when I was like 14 days into sobriety and I had COVID at this, I don't know how I got through that. I did one with lyrics and one with
Wow.
Midnight Rain. And like, well, I was like, I got it. This is what I do, sick or not, dying or not. I got to do this shit. So I just smiled and went through it. And afterwards, I was like, I don't know how I did that, but I did it. But yeah, now it's like life is good. I've been out like snowboarding and doing some different shit and like actually like trying to live instead of just sleeping like this. And like it was pretty bad. Like I feel really proud for the first, like honestly, like for the first time in my life, I looked in the mirror and wasn't mad at what I saw, and I was like, why didn't I do this before? But it just, the hijacked thinking from fucking hardcore chemicals and shit. Like,
And that's the thing. It's damaging.
yeah,
When you overcome it though, and you realize what the real battle is, like the real
right,
battle is like truly with yourself.
right. It's inside
And
here.
once you realize, yes, and once you realize that, and you realize how special you are,
Right,
you overcome.
right. And
Because it's basically like it's either you or this dependent. You know what I
right,
mean? This drug.
right,
And a lot of people unfortunately choose the drug over themselves
right,
until they realize, hey, this is damaging me really, really bad
right,
to the point where like, I don't think I could keep going on with this. And then some people just keep going and then destroy themselves.
right.
And I'm just glad that you're not one of those people.
Yes. Thank you. Me too. And that's why I like talking about because I know there. I mean, I know better than most because I was in it. There's a huge opiate epidemic, and like
Yes.
it seems hopeless to people that care about somebody that's like that. And I'm telling you, 3 decades can go by almost like in my case, 25 years, and you could think, man, that guy will never change, and all of a sudden I mean, we do get better. But like I say, you got to be honest with yourself and realize, hey, it's really me versus me. And this is why I'm taking
Right.
this. And, I ate mushrooms a couple times and I was like, man, I really like, and I did before when I was younger, but like now with a clear mind, I was like, wow, I really realized a lot and it just totally changed my whole outlook, just more patient with people and just different things. And
Right.
just the whole, like you said, I can look at myself and know, all right, this is why I was doing but why would I even hold on to that? But then, like, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But like just things that you can notice about yourself, and it's like that was a good spiritual experience. And I don't like honestly, I don't have cravings. I don't have to fight it every day. Like, man, I really want to do this, but I shouldn't. I just don't want to do it. I never want to go back to being sick like that. I was sick even when I had my drugs. I was still dope sick. I was just so miserable. So that's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, you don't want to definitely go back to, and when it's the good thing about, like, not going backwards is,
Right.
like, really, like, you know what I mean? Just knowing, like, and making your choice, like, because we all have choices,
Yep.
and decisions. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the beautiful part of knowing that we have the freedom of making the change,
Right.
because a lot of times, a lot of people don't even know that they have the freedom to even make the change.
Right.
They feel like, hey, well, I gotta be this way, or this is all I know. So people are in patterns. So what they
Yeah.
do is they continue doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, digging a ditch, making it harder for them to change those patterns.
Right.
But once the person realizes that the patterns that they're doing is totally incorrect, and they realizes that there's better things out there, better choices, better
Exactly.
decisions that they can make, that it gives them room to have their brain think, hey, you know what? Psychologically, why not?
Right.
Why don't I try to make this adjustment? You know what I mean? But for most of the time, it's easier to do the wrong thing than it is the right thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like
It's
you
like
said, it
with
becomes a
people.
physical,
People
actual pattern that it's just easier to think that way, and it's like a rut, a physical. You just travel down that way.
and then you end up, and then a lot of people, unfortunately, you're right. They just end up that way.
Yep.
You know?
But you, like
It's
you were saying, you
sad.
can break that though. If you can break it, and once you do, it's like, God, man, this is what it's supposed to be. I don't know why I ever thought that was cool. Like, yeah, I had fun for a while, but then it's like, no, it hasn't been fun in many, many years. But you just like stuck in
Right.
that rut. It was really hard to break that pattern, but it's doable. That's why I like people to know, like and if I did it, anybody can do it. Because I won't get into
That's right.
details here, but I'll tell you sometime it was ugly. It was ugly.
Well, I'm glad, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely look, looking back at A1
Yeah.
shape,
Thank
you
you,
know what I
brother.
mean? It's good to be back on an interview with you, my brother, man.
Yeah.
It's truly a blessing, bro. I truly appreciate you, man. And anytime you need me, my brother, or, I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Hell yeah.
here.
Likewise, brother. I appreciate that. Always. I
That's
got
right.
mad respect for you. Nothing but love for you, brother. Always.
Man, right back at you, my brother.
Hell
Right
yeah.
back at you, man.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Nah, bro, my brother. Look, man, yo, for real, man. I really mean that, man. Like, yo, hit me up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here.
Oh yeah. Hey, we never got to talk, and then likewise, do anytime, like, I would answer last night, but I was helping my guy at his damn grow up, and like, my wife was just picking me up, like, we were trying to hurry up clipping plants and doing a bunch of shit. I'm teaching him how to train plants, but like that, your van that day, did you ever, what the fuck, because I know we were gonna talk about when that shit got
Right.
vandalized.
So,
You gotta
so,
tell me about that shit.
so we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Van. So this is what happens, right? You know what I mean? Big studio session.
Yeah.
Big shout out to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Out and in Chinatown, right? So we're at the studio. Big beef going on, right? With my Uber driver. My Uber driver, basically, got into some crazy rough beef, you know what I'm saying,
Damn.
with some cats, you know what I'm saying, that was
Yeah.
connected to, like, some gang over, you know what I'm saying, off of the Delancey, man, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And things got just a little real, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? And I came outside and I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be the one to tell, you know what I'm saying, the driver that was driving our whip what happened. But somebody, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, some type of they said it was some type of man-made Molotov cocktail or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fucked the shit up, blew it, boom,
Jesus.
had the shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If you could during this interview, you know what I'm saying, add like clips of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you know what I'm saying, that shit looked real crazy.
Yeah, I'll
You know
pop
what I
some shit
mean?
up right now. It'll be popping up on the actual interview. Right there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so they could get a visual of what we
Yeah.
talking about, because that's live footage right there. The honest show, and that shit that day was real crazy. That shit was real crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, for real. Man, but the fucked up part about it was, man, like whoever did that shit, man, they must be a real motherfucking professional to do some shit like that. But
Right.
then the fucked up part about it was, right, then they didn't even help us out. So this is why I'm gonna tell you why that song by Public Enemy 911 is a joke.
Right.
So then these motherfuckers come and then put a motherfucking boot on our shit.
Right. I seen
Yeah.
that they
So
had the boot
that
on
was
it.
the yeah. So then the boot was on the shit. Shit was fucked up and the shit got towed, man. And I had a whole bunch of hats in that motherfucker too. Like
God damn.
I had merch, I had all types of shit in that motherfucker, and it was
Damn.
just fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody burnt that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Sounds like some
I would like to,
GTA
I
shit.
would like to tell you, I would like to tell you what we did to retaliate, but we gonna keep that, you know what I'm saying, on the low because you know what I'm saying, yo, real dudes don't tell, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, what
Yeah.
happens in the end, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, that was, you know, that was the outcome.
Right. God damn.
They got the outcome. Yeah, we had the yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So we got them back. We
Good.
got them back.
Good.
Yeah,
You gotta. You got that's like some
you got to.
GTA
Yeah,
shit they did on the car.
yeah.
Fucking
You don't
goddamn
put no
Molotov
Molotov
cocktail.
cocktail.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like
don't
what
put no
the hell?
Molotov cocktail. You know what I mean?
And like one
Whatever
thing
that
with me
is.
too, it's like, come fuck with me. Don't fuck with my house or my fucking car or my job or my. Come fuck with me
Yeah,
if you like. I just hate that. Like, oh, I'll wreck your car. Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, fuck your couch, and motherfuckers like, yo, man, fuck your motherfucking your tour van, then motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The
right?
fuck, man. Shit
Goddamn.
was fucked up, man.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm sorry you had to go
you
through
know,
all that, man.
yo, but it's all right, man. You know, yo, when you get through things, you know what I'm saying? Cars get towed, you know what I
Right?
mean? And that's just what it is, man.
Right?
That's how it goes, man.
See, you gotta be able to live life like that. Like you said, just things don't work out perfect. Life is imperfect, and it's just life. I like to say life happens. It just it's uncontrollable
Life
sometimes.
happens.
Yeah.
Life happens, you know, all the time. And
Yeah.
it's just that's the way it goes, unfortunately.
It
You
is.
know?
It is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Like, goddamn. Like, dude, I was surprised when I seen that. I was like, oh, like, I mean, there's just like paint on it. The windows were busted. It was burnt up. I was like,
Yeah, man. Life on the motherfucking East Coast, man. Like it's just crazy, man. Like it's wild.
that's the word for it. Wild. It's a holy shit. It's more fast paced and all. I mean, I've seen some shit out here, but not like. But that's getting pretty hardcore,
Yo, yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was wild that day, man.
right?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Big shout out to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like being on the scene to catch such a horrible, oh yeah, it was a goddamn tragedy.
Right?
It was fucked up, but we, you know, we made it past it,
Hell yeah,
and here we are, the wonderful honor show,
yeah.
and whew, man,
We got
yeah,
the
just
mogul,
another.
the fucking legend,
That's
the mogul.
right, man. That's right, man.
Hell
With
yeah,
my brother Dub, man.
hell yeah, all day.
That's right. All the time.
Yeah,
That's right.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what else you been getting into? What are your
Okay.
plans for the near future?
So shows.
Yeah,
We got lots of you know, more merch coming out.
yeah,
So the army hat is just totally amazing, Doug.
yes,
Also we have customized sneakers coming as well.
yes,
And we have like a whole bunch of shows to entertain the people. And like I said, Dub, and I know you're gonna feel this, my brother, it's for the culture, man.
yeah.
It's for the culture.
It's
So
all about the culture.
when people get this merchandise, man, it's a different feeling than just, you know, it's like buying your favorite team, dude.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, this is different from like, like, shout out to everybody else and everybody, you know what I mean? Because I
yeah,
like you guys too. You know what I mean? But this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like this is like buying like your favorite, like, yo, when you like, man, you know, I need a hat, you know, it's football season, like, yo, it's ox season, like it's ox season.
Yes.
You need the hat for ox season when it's time, and when you just gotta have the merchandise. And
Yes.
you know, I'm gonna make sure I lace you up because you always get the hottest stuff first, and
Oh
um
yeah.
I gotta let the people know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you gotta elevate your energy, man.
Yes.
Gotta elevate that shit, man.
Dude, I love that. That the logo is fly as hell. It's a cool saying. It makes sense. It's not just a saying. It's a real thing like that people should do to elevate your whole energy, your vibration, all that shit. Like, dude,
I love it,
that's one
man.
of the coolest things I've ever seen. And the hats are dope. I like the writing that you had on the side of that other, like the design of that one. They're it's all dope, brother. It's dope.
Yo, thank you,
Super
man.
cool.
It's bringing us to the oxygen 8. You know what I'm saying? Elevation is a process. You know what I mean? I got merch out for that too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
The
yeah.
hoodies is out. Big shout out to DJ Premier. Big shout out to Havoc.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Dave East. Big shout out to Rhapsody. And big shout out to
Yeah.
like Massive Bro.
Hell
They
yeah.
had like a big like pop up where they was like selling a lot of merch of their own, in which I definitely contributed my efforts towards that as well. So that was
Nice.
just phenomenal, man. That was a
Hell yeah.
phenomenal experience where I was able to connect with some legendary people. So, oh my gosh, big shout out to them. And there were other legendary artists that I didn't make it out to check out because I had to either work or I had
Right.
to DJ myself. Um, but big shout out to Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Conway the Machine. Big shout out to DJ Mick. Big shout out to there was another person who came by and I missed it. Big shout out to Gorilla Nims.
Yeah.
Um, just quite a few artists that
Hell
that
yeah.
made it through.
That's
Big
cool.
shout out.
That's
Yeah.
super cool, man. I love it. Then
Bro.
again, I love what you do for the culture. It's so, like, there's just so, there's not enough people like you doing it. Like, you're one of the, like, main ones that really are out there doing it for the culture and making sure that it progresses in the right way, like the way it's supposed to be. And,
Right.
you know what? It's, that's,
And it's funny that you touch on that. This could be actually a pretty good point in the interview right here. You know what I mean? So, you know, with a lot of the shows, you know, a lot of people they get pinpointed on the money aspect, right?
right.
So the money aspect, people are like, oh, well, this artist is good because this artist is worth $5 million.
Yeah.
And this artist is horrible because this artist gets 30 views on his song on YouTube and he makes $10 from his music, but he works as a janitor at a freaking college or something.
Right.
The moral of the story is this, you know what I mean? An artist can be a baby in a diaper. It can
Yes.
be anybody. The art should be respected more, right? And there should be more value placed on the art versus the artist. Now,
Exactly.
let me break this down, right? So you have commerce, you have creativity,
Mhm.
you have the individuals here like myself who's here to create, right? I'm not here for your sound scans. I'm not here. I don't mind if I don't win a Grammy. I'm not here to be nominated. I'm not here to be a part of your hoopla.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I do is I spit bars, right? Like the people did when hip hop first started on August 11th, 1973. When they started on a street corner, that's where you may catch me.
Yeah.
You may catch me on a street corner, or you may catch my music on YouTube, or you may catch me at one of my shows freestyling off the top of the head.
Yes.
To you, a regular people, that may not be normal. To me, is hip hop.
Yes.
They say I'm not supposed to be a DJ. To me, that's hip hop.
Yes.
They say I'm not supposed to do graffiti. To me, that's hip hop.
Yes.
All of the
All
elements.
of them.
They say you can't dance, you can't break dance. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
It's hip hop.
Yes.
I am here for the culture. not the vultures.
Yes.
For you guys that's like, hey man, yo, Ox, man, are we gonna do a year of, here, I got a couple of dollars. Not this time.
Yes.
We changed up the formula this time. And I'm glad that we touched on this.
Yes. Absolutely.
Creativity is here. Commerce is also here. But the thing about it is there's a difference between selling your records, selling what you do from the soul,
Right.
and selling what you do and selling your soul.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I mean, that ain't me, man. I'm here for the culture. You know what I mean? What you get is what you get. If you get a rough mix and it wasn't perfect, that's the best thing you ever heard.
Yes. Yes. That's great like that though. Gritty and grimy. Like this like the streets went into this shit. Like, like Wu-Tang's first album, that shit was gritty and grimy and all done on that one mixer basically. Like that shit was fire though.
But that's what I'm saying. The influence comes from individuals who were free-minded individuals
Yes.
who was not afraid to express themselves.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm here to do. It's never going to be the same each and every time. I'm not a gimmick. I am Ox the Mogul. I am the dude making the moves, and I will be the guy continuing to make things happen. But it's I do a lot of talking about the music, but my big perspective and always been my big perspective has always been the independent artist. So I want to take the time to actually shout out some of them as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to the Invaders of the Universe, man. LJ Lewis. Big shout out to him. LJ Lewis, man, he's doing his thing out here. And definitely I would like to actually see you guys connect for an interview
Oh
too.
yeah. Yeah, I'll check it
Perhaps,
out.
yeah. LJ would be a pretty dope interview for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's pretty he got some stuff going.
Yeah.
And what else? Who else, man? I mean, yo, you got Barboa, you got Lace Fueg. Man, big shout out to Trip Squad Productions, man. I can never leave them out. Always they always looking out for the cookout, and I'm definitely looking to look out back for that cookout as well.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And my
Hell yeah.
connecting families, True Living Productions, the Rush Entertainment, am I leaving anybody out? 365 Live, A Squad. These are all
Oh yeah.
people I got love for. And people will never know. You could go a couple of years, you might go a couple of months, and people be like, "Oh yeah, I just don't talk to them anymore." But
Right.
for some people, it's not that they're too busy to talk to you. It's not that sometimes you just lose touch, but you never forget where you come from.
Right.
You
Exactly.
never forget where you come from. So big shout out to everybody,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Big shout out to everybody, each and every one of you guys, man.
Oh yeah.
Bro, straight up.
Oh yeah. That's dope. See, that's
And
what
I
I mean.
gotta
You
I
always
gotta
keep the
elaborate on
loyal
this.
shit. You always keep loyal.
Man,
That's
I feel
cool.
like, look,
Giving
man,
credit
it's
where
a
it's
lot
due.
of is good. It's good in people.
Yeah.
People are so quick to be somebody's judge and jury.
Right. Right.
If you want to make a clip, this is a clip right here.
Oh yeah.
There is good in people,
Yes.
but you gotta find out for yourself. Stop listening to the rumors. Stop listening to these people who want to knock down greatness.
Right.
If you don't believe me, look at all your favorite people. What happened to them? If the media wasn't going to kill them, the gangsters was going to kill them, the cops was going to kill them, somebody was going to kill them. The people who died, they predicted their deaths.
Right.
Old Dirty Bastard on that song Diesel by Wu-Tang Clan, right? If and I would like you to listen to it if you don't know what I'm talking about. He says, you heard what they happened to you know what happened to Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, please.
Right.
I'm listening to this song and I'm like, oh my God, Old Dirty Bastard. He's my favorite rapper at the time.
I love
And I'm
ODB.
listening to this, and I'm listening to it, and as I'm recollecting all of this, not to understand that this guy is prophesizing something that may occur for himself.
Right.
Because he's telling you, and he's saying there is a cry for help, and no one's listening because they're so caught up in how dope the beat is and how the ambiance of this rapper is living.
Right.
But
Wow.
what happened to the culture sense of things? What happened to the culture sense of things? What happened to the fact that this is a normal person who has a family, who has kids, or who probably had hangups in life?
Yeah.
If he did or
Yep.
didn't, that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about him in general, but just
Right.
talking about the actual journey of an MC. So let's just put the focal point on that,
Yeah.
because I could relate on that. And you have all these people pointing fingers and
Right.
all these people saying, "Oh, I know that person. I know that person," and nobody really knows you.
Right.
You're an individual going around wearing a mask, kind of like Ox the Mogul, until people get to know them the same way you just got to know me. The mask comes down, and now more gets exposed. It's almost like a nice cover to a book that you always wanted to read, but the book is $14.95. You're like, hey, I'd spend $10 on it, but I don't know if I want to spend $14.95. You finally say, you know what, I got an extra $5.
Yeah.
Let me get this book for $14.95.
Oh yeah.
And you get the book. You finally get past this pretty cover to realize how ugly
Right.
this book is. And you're like, man, I can't believe the nastiness, the filthiness in this book. God damn.
Right.
Like I can't believe somebody would come up with such a goddamn nasty ass. Damn, who did this, man? They wrote the shit in shit. They didn't use ink in this motherfucker. Like, yo, I open the book, it smells in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's vomit stains. Nasty motherfucking book. You can have it back. I paid $14.95 plus tax for this motherfucker.
And that's such a nice
Like,
cover.
yeah, it got such a goddamn nice cover, man. I think, even the cubic zirconias, man, shining like diamonds. You like, man, this cover is nice, man. Shit, man, I wish I could wear this cover to bed with my bitch tonight, man. It looks nice. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you feel like, but then you realize, right? You open up this book, you open it up, and then you like, yo, ugly goddamn book. And you like, okay. You're like, all right, I get it. I get it. You
Right.
close the book. You close the
Done.
book before you start having nightmares. You still awake.
Right.
You having nightmares awake. You're like, I get it. Right? It's the same thing with life. You meet a
Right.
girl. Oh
Yeah.
my God, she looks beautiful, right? She's beautiful until she, come back to my apartment. And then, she gets comfortable. Oh, I'm comfortable around you. She's beautiful until the first time you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What was that? Oh, yeah, I just had to let something go. Oh, look, here comes another one. You're like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I'm good. I'm good. You the baddest. You are the baddest one of them all. All right, I'll see you later. Can you pass me the spray? Okay. All right. That's how you gonna do a motherfucker, man.
After she done sprayed
I could,
already.
yeah, you sprayed already. No. So sometimes the books can be ugly sometimes.
Yep.
And it's like people, man. People judge and jury.
Right.
Judge and jury. You know, they're quick to be like, yo, man, I know where he got that hat from. Is that hat his? That? Yeah, man. If I say it's mine, it's mine. Why
Right.
can't you just go with my word, man? Why you gonna? Oh, nah, man, it's not true. It can't be true. People judge and jury.
Right.
You
And
know
they
what I'm
don't even
saying?
really know. They're just assuming things and got preconceived notions of shit usually. I mean, most people that are young
Right.
kids
But these
don't
people
really know.
swear they right. They swear they right.
Yep. And even
Yeah,
when you show
man.
motherfuckers like the evidence of things, you could show them straight up. They still will argue. It's like I found there's almost no point telling them because they don't believe when you show them the facts anyway. They'll still say something.
Yeah. You know, shit, it's crazy.
It is. It's like no matter what they just want to hold on to that thing they had. Now, some people you can show, they'll be all right. My bad. I was being an asshole. I shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
And some
they some
people
goofy
just
motherfuckers. I call them some motherfucking chat EBT motherfuckers, man. They gotta get the answers, man.
yeah.
For real.
Oh man, people are wild. People are fucking wild.
Mhm.
I know that.
Oh yeah.
So how cold's it been over there? I know you can getting snow and shit, and it's been colder than normal. Has it been a colder winter than the normal winters over there?
Yeah, man. Yo, it's been wild, man. Like, yo, it's funny you asked that, man. Yo, tonight is the coldest win. This is the coldest night in 6 years, man.
Wow, damn,
You know that heat bill gonna be high as a motherfucker.
right? Yeah, because when it's cold like that, I mean, it's cold. You go outside, even it's like you're cold to the bones. It's like, I know, because in Minnesota, every year it gets 30, 35 below and shit, almost 25 below, 30 below. So it's just like that for us every year for a good month or whatever, off and on. But sometimes too, January and February are the coldest, but we don't get as much snow as we used to, but still, we get a foot of snow. We're like, yeah, we were expecting that. Get another one in a few days. Yep, that's normal. Just, but we're way the fuck up north. I'm like 2 hours from Canada.
That's right. We
Yeah,
was talking about that, man.
Lake
And
Superior.
and it oh man, that's cold as a motherfucker, man. I had a friend that had an igloo up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
got
cold.
igloos and shit like that. He was like, yeah, man, I just bought a new house, man. Yo, man, my property tax real low. So I was like, yo, how the hell was you able to do that, man? I was like, yo, that's a fantastic price you got. He was like, yeah, man, I live in an igloo. So then I was like, yo, man, igloo. I was like, yo, bro, yeah, that's like a property. They got lots of properties all over New Jersey, man. Yo, igloo properties. He's like, no, I ain't talking about that type of igloo, my brother. He's like, I'm talking about a real igloo. I went to go visit this nigga, yo.
Yeah,
No lie, bro. Yo, it was the most coldest. It was the coldest day I ever had in my life, man. He
yeah.
had motherfucking satin chairs made of ice. I was like, man, how the fuck can you live like this? He's like, yo, man, when you live in an igloo, man, you could do anything. I was like, man, not like this. But his motherfucking PS5 was fucking frozen and shit, man. I'm like, yo, bro, why don't you start that shit up? He's like, man, I haven't started this shit up since the motherfucking September. I was like, I see why, nigga. You live in a goddamn igloo, man. Like you ain't think about going south or like trying to go somewhere else, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring your igloo with you. Just make sure it don't melt. He was like,
Right.
nah, I can't do that, man. I'm not taking this nowhere, man. You know what? You don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm gonna go more north. I'm like, yeah, I understand, man. Keep your igloo, man.
That's
So like
almost
now,
too
like
cold.
dude, he's like, yo, I'm trying to move to Iceland. He's like, yo, I'm gonna take my igloo. I'm gonna go someplace where it's like cold all year long. He's
Fuck.
like, I don't care about none of you motherfuckers. Take all you nasty asses back to New Jersey. Fuck you,
What?
motherfuckers. I'm taking me and my motherfucking igloo, and it's just all about me and my igloo. And we gonna go and we gonna do what the fuck we want to do. Me and my igloo. Or shit, the igloo can do what the fucking igloo does as long as the igloo does not motherfucking melt. He cares.
He must love being cold. I mean, I gotta have
Yeah,
the window
damn,
open at night,
yo,
even when
fucking
it's 20
yo.
below when I
I
sleep.
sat
But
on his couch. I sat down. I was like, ow. It just stood right there. I was like, whoa.
right,
I was like, I've never sat on a chair like that. I was like, yo, I really feel
hard
like,
made of
you know what I'm
ice,
saying?
cold.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm motherfucking sweating fucking like frozen rain. And he was like, actually, you are my brother. Yeah, that right there, you know what I mean? That's made of like Nigerian rain and all this other shit. I'm like, man, I'm good, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm good, bro. Like, I get it, man. Like, yo, I feel like I have a very clean ass now from the outside, not from the inside, which is a very bad fucking feeling too. Because if you really think about anything you do from the inside out or the outside, that's just dumb. Like, you can't wet somebody's pants from the outside and think they're gonna be okay with that. That's very unwelcome. And he's like, well, if you don't like it, man, you can leave this igloo right now. I'm like, dude, how am I gonna get a fucking plane out of here? Like, come on, man. You gotta be a little bit more reasonable than that. You fucking give me a fucking cold. It's not fucking cold TV dinners and shit like that at fucking 14 below and shit like that, man. You know what that does to your teeth? Fucked up. Fucking horrible.
Dude, I live up here and I couldn't live like that. Like the most, I like the window open at night when I sleep. I don't care how cold, I need some cold air, but it's still like 50 in my room, like I don't want to sleep out there 10 below 10 degrees, fucking laying on ice and shit. I can't do it.
Well, the
Maybe
messed up
for a
part
week
about
or
it
two,
is,
like as an adventure or something, or a month like on an expedition, I can't live like that. I can't.
well, the messed up part about it is, so my boy or whatever, he calls me collect. He calls me collect on the phone. I'm like, dude, man, why is this guy calling me from jail? So the first thing I thought about, I was like, oh, it's the igloo. I was like, oh no, if he's in jail, who's watching the igloo? No. So then I pick up the collect call. They're like, yeah, we have a call from Mountain County Jail, from yo, man, it's Larry, pick up. So then I pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, Larry, man, everything all right? He like, yo, man. He like, I paid the heat bill. I paid the heat bill. I'm like, Larry, you've been trying to pay the heat bill for the last 5 years. He's like, yeah, I played my PlayStation for a half an hour. I was like, yo, that's freaking awesome. I'm like, so what's the problem? He's like, my igloo melted.
No shit.
And I got mad. Yeah, he got mad and he goes over to his neighbor, right? He gets upset, right? And then, like, he goes into the house, right? And he asked them, right, for dinner. So they're like, okay, you look like you're a little distraught. You have a melted igloo. You're homeless. You have nowhere to go. We found you sleeping outside on a bench. Come in with us. We will feed you. He starts tripping out. He was institutionalized from being in the igloo.
Oh my God.
They heated up his food to a normal temperature. He's like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to kill me. He starts going crazy. The mental ill people come to pick him up, right?
Oh my God.
They're like, dude, we don't want him. His hands are too cold. They put him in real jail. They're like, yo, we don't like him. They can do that there for some reason. They treat people who have bad temperature like animals.
Yeah.
They're not racist. They love black people and white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, Indian people, purple people, blue people, yellow Timberlands, blue Timberlands, green. They love everyone the same, right? But the thing about it is the like they just don't want the people with bad temperature. Like, yo, if they shake your hand or something like that, and they're like, hey man, your hands is too cold and stuff like that. Guess what, man? We're gonna throw you in the kennel. I don't know what the reasoning behind that is, but that's what happened to our good friend Larry. So that brings us now to the current. Larry hits us up now. He lost his mind. He now no longer has an igloo, but he gets out tomorrow, right? And thanks to the Goodwill, I think the Goodwill, they're gonna donate like a new igloo to him.
Nice.
Which is awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
That's all. So I'm very happy for Larry, man. Deserves an igloo. Deserves an igloo, man. He just upset though. He's like, man, what am I gonna do in April? What am I gonna do in March, man? You know,
that
it's
fucker will melt.
becoming 41 degrees. I wish it could stay cold forever. And I'm like, hey, man, Antarctica is not a bad idea. He's like, yeah, I never thought about that. So hopefully, man, Larry can go to like Antarctica or something like that.
Larry's
and
wild.
his favorite quote too. He'd be like, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm like, yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, I bet. He's chilling. Ice Cube.
Yeah. Oh, I'm chilling, man. Chilling.
Man, Larry's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, no, Larry's the best, man. He's a cool guy, man. He's got a great book selection, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like the covers, I mean, because I've never read the books, it's just hard to open. They're
Yeah.
frozen. Um he's got some great like frozen foods. Like if you go like in
Yeah.
the refrigerator and stuff like that, like unbelievable frozen foods that he's never ate. And I asked him why. He was like, "Hey man, have you ever tried to bite into a frozen chicken?" And I was like, "You're right." So he's got a lot of frozen food to look at, which is pretty cool. Larry's lost a lot of weight over the years. Larry used to be about 540 pounds because Larry had an eating problem. He was spoiled, and all they did was feed him lots of Vienna sausages and lots of like beefaronis and stuff. And because of this, he got really big. When this happened, the people just disliked him. They disowned him in the community, and they was just, oh, he's a flubbery man. He taking up a lot of space. He started getting very, very depressed. That's when he met me. I came up to him. I said, "Yo, Larry, I got some weed." Man, he started smoking weed mixed with crack, and he actually lost about 300 pounds in about 2 days. When he did that, he actually started to he got a love for like ice and stuff like that. He even liked Vanilla Ice and stuff. He listened to him and he loved the music, and he flipped out. We was like, yo, when we told him, we was like, yo, you got to get an iced out chain. Yo, bro, this dude was walking around school with an ice cube, around his neck. And then this was the worst part about it, right? He had like a cold bottle of water, right? So he would always keep it cold, and we didn't understand why. He had like a portable refrigerator with him, like everywhere he went. Like he would drag it around, like around like in the hallways in school, and we like, yo, why this nigga is that luggage, man? Like, yo, does he have like an extra pair of like basketball sneakers he could dunk or something? Like, they was like, nah, bro. Yo, this dude got like a 6-pack of beer. Yo, he's only 16 in there, and he's just like dragging it around. Yo, he used to have a refrigerator. Cool guy. He always had a cold one. Always had a cold one. If you ask him for a cold one, yo, man, Larry, let me guess, you want a cold one? Yeah, man, of course. Come on, man. What's taking you so long? Larry was always good. He was always good, like, with having a cold one. The craziest part about it was Larry was weird, man. Yo, math class, dude. Yo, it was this wonderful cologne that came out. I think it was like Polo. It was like some Polo Blue or something like that. And we were like, yo, that smells amazing, right? So then all you hear is Larry's voice. It's like, yeah, and it tastes amazing too. It's like, memories, man.
Holy shit. Dude, that's some of the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, man. Man, big shout out to my boy Larry, though, man.
Holy man. That's wild. Man, you gotta, when
Living
you
in
see
a
Larry,
goddamn igloo.
you gotta smoke one with him for me when you see Larry again.
That is if I ever see him,
Right?
Ever since he got his new igloo, man, he ain't been calling nobody. He been acting all different, all brand new and shit. Like you don't know a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's some of the
I
funniest
told
shit
him
I've
too. I
ever
was
heard in
like,
my
yo,
life.
man. I was short on some weed, man. Yo, man, prices of weed went up, man. I had 5 on it, man, and they only had dime bags.
Yeah.
Called up Larry and was like, yo, Larry, man, cash at me $5. Larry acted like he did not know me. And he ignored all of my motherfucking messages.
What?
Yeah, man. Fuck
Yeah,
Larry.
Larry, fucking Larry.
Fuck him. That's what I said.
And his fucking unreadable books, his uneatable food.
Yeah, man. And he doesn't share it either. He's like, nah, man, that's my chicken. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, man. It expired like 8 years ago. Well, I still want it.
But he can't eat it.
It's frozen. As long as it's frozen, it stays good. That ain't true.
Get
It
freezer
just froze
burned.
bad. Yeah, man. Chicken turning all purple and shit like that, man. Come on, man. Got foot burns. Fucked up.
Dude, I'm just picturing this whole scenario.
Come on. That ain't the way to live.
Oh, no. You can't live like that.
I guess that brings us to the next part of the interview, the struggle, right?
Yeah.
So people want to be like, oh, you not real, man. You not real. You not real. You know who's real? LB's real.
The lima beans.
Yeah. Did you see that new freestyle?
Yeah,
Dude,
I love
he's
that.
real as a motherfucker. You can't say that he didn't kill that shit,
Oh,
man.
dude, I love that, dude. I interviewed him before too. He's so fucking funny too. He's fucking cool. He's one of his favorite rappers. He said, "Old dirty bastard." He goes, "That's what I want to do with rap is bring the fun back into it. There's nothing wrong with having fun." He goes, "You smoke the reefer, you get a little silly. You drink booze, you get a little loose." He goes, "I like bringing fun into the rap." He's cool shit. I like his raps. He does. He kills it. I like a lot of his raps. I haven't heard any of his raps that I didn't like.
You know, it's weird, man. Like these people are like, oh yeah. Yo, man, is you real? Is
Right?
you real? You got a grown man feeling on you. Like, yo, is he real, man? You like, get the fuck off me. Yeah, I'm real. I ain't invisible, motherfucker, and I ain't gay neither.
Right?
Oh, is he real? Is he this? Is he... Man, he's amazing. Meantime, I'll be thinking like, yo, is there a corner store around here, man, that got like a 50-cent motherfucking juicy fruit? A lot of these motherfuckers coming close to me, man. I smoke a lot of weed. I know my breath stink.
I be
No,
forgetting to
dude.
chew gum all the time. I'll be going to
Yeah,
the
man.
store, the chiropractor, into the courthouse for court if I gotta go just reeking. I'm like, whatever, I'm not on probation, it's legal, whatever.
No, you feel like a celebrity sometimes. Like a motherfucker be like, yo, man, I'll be your security. You be like, man, you know what? You're hired. I'd be like, yo, man, yo, here's 50 cent, man. Go get me a pack of Big Red. All these motherfuckers want to talk to me, man. Maybe we could get some big bread.
Yes.
Go talk to a bitch and go get some big head.
Yeah. Yes. I love it. Like I was smoking a damn roach.
Oh man.
I smoked it.
Yeah, no, well, I'm not down to a roach yet. This kind of like a little caterpillar.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm about to light this up right here.
Hell yeah.
You know how we do.
I have
Talking about real. Who's real? This is real. Matter
right?
of fact, man, all them motherfuckers is Happy Meals.
Yes. Spin another one up quick here. Man, I
Like
don't
really?
smoke cigs or vape, nicotine or nothing. I smoked for like 30 years, but like if I feel like puffing, I don't know, I'll just smoke more weed. Sometimes it's not even just to get baked. I just like smoking. I smoke a lot of it.
Man, there's this dude in my hood, right? So I got beef. I got beef with this dude. So I'm like, who keep hating on me, man? People telling him, oh, don't listen to Ox music. He ain't real.
What?
It's like, man, I ain't real. I was like, I ain't real. I got mad. I was walking around like, I ain't real. I ain't real. I'm punching, doing all this other stuff. Like, what you talking about, man? Acting all extra tough and stuff like that, man. Going to the church, like telling the pastor, I'll knock you out. He's like, I'm going to pray for you. I'm putting my mask on, walking around, grandma, right? Angry as hell, right? I ain't real. I got you. I motherfucking got you, right? All right. Find out, nigga, in my inbox, right? So I look at it, I'm like, little Coochie. I'm like,
Little
all right,
Coochie.
little Coochie. Yeah, I'm like, little Coochie. I'm like, he's got the biggest record around. I'm like, yo, little Coochie. The fuck is your problem, man? He like, yo, man. He like, yo, I wanted to wait until nobody was around. I know I said what I said on that diss record. I said that, you not real and Ox the Mogul wears high heels. But I actually just want to do a song with you. So I'm like, yo, little Coochie, you got 5 million views on YouTube. Why the fuck did you make a motherfucking diss record about me and then turn around to give me my flowers and pay homage and tell me that you want to do a song when you did all that shit? What the fuck? Why the fuck? I said, okay. I said, you got a deal, little Coochie. If you want to do a song with me, I was like, yo, you got to meet me at the studio, right? So this nigga on camera phone, he like, it's kind of funny because I'm already there. I'm like, man, with a name like Little Coochie, man. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, Little Coochie. I'm on my motherfucking way. So I get down there, right? Little Coochie. I'm like, so what's up, Little Coochie? You called me out to do this record. What's up, Little Coochie? So then Little Coochie's like, yo, man, I already got the hook laid out. All I need you to do is just go la la la. La 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 la. Ooh. That's it. That's it. That's all. He was like, and if you do that, Little Coochie, I'll give you a portion of my YouTube sales. So I'm like, ooh, I'm like, Little Coochie, the biggest. I'm like, all right. I'm like, Little Coochie, for you, Little Coochie, I'm gonna do it for you, right? So all I hear is this. Hey, yo, who is it? Hey, yo, it's KRS-One. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, all right, man, if I'm going to sell my soul today, man, it's a wonderful day to sell my soul. This is pretty funny, man. Hey, yo, KRS-One, come in, man. KR, man, come right on in. Come in, KR. He's like, yeah, sure. I would love to. I'm your favorite rapper anyway. I would sure love to see you make a fool out of yourself. And then I'm like, yo, now I'm sweating. I'm like messed up right now. I'm like, damn. Then I'm about to, so then Little Coochie's like, remember what I told you? It don't matter who's in the studio because I'm already here. He's like, I just need you to do this and just do this one time. And it's going to get lots of views. And I promise you, everyone's going to know you for this and only this. And I'll give you a good check too. So I'm like, oh, Little Coochie, man. Yo, man, I've been wearing the same socks for the last 3 days, man. My foot's burning. I'm like, all right, Little Coochie. I'm like, you know what? You got a deal. KRS was like, oh my God, are you really gonna do? Somebody's at the door, right? Yo, who is it? Yo, it's Busta Rhymes, dude. I'm like, oh my God, he's my favorite rapper. He's the most electrifying person, man. Like, yo, if it's somebody I would want to sell out in front of, it is not him. So he comes in. Yo, something told me. I'm like, yo, please. Yo, so he comes in, and I'm like, man, he's looking different these days from the Busta Rhymes that I knew back in the 90s. He doesn't have dreads. So then I'm thinking about some of the things I've seen on the internet, and I was like, man, that's kind of messed up how that guy kind of said he looks like Tracy Morgan. So then all of a sudden, he's like, yo, what's up, dude? He's like, are you gonna put down on the track or what? So then I'm like, you know what, Busta Rhymes? Because you're here, I'm ready. So then Little Coochie's like, you're taking a little bit too long, man. You know what? I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. So then, out of nowhere, Little Coochie is like, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing in front of the legends. So then KRS-One's like, yeah, Little Coochie, go ahead. So then Busta Rhymes like, yeah, he's my favorite rapper. I'm looking to sign him. He's doing a lot of stuff on YouTube. So then I'm like, wait a minute. No. Little Coochie, move out of the way. I have a Uzi. I'll shoot you. I'm like, listen. I'm like, you're not going to take my opportunity away. If I'm going to sell out, I need to sell out there. So then I'm like, so I get back in the booth. So then I get back in there. All I hear is, so now I poke my head out. I'm like, hey, is everybody all right? So the KRS-One's like, He's like, remember, you said you're for the culture. So then Busta Rhymes, yeah, Duke, I didn't do that hot rhyme on Scenario back in 1991, Duke, for you to be going into the studio and going, ooh, 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 ooh. So then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, where did I go wrong? Little Coochie's like, watch out, man. You missed out on your big shot. So then Little Coochie goes back in the booth. So then Busta Rhymes like, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, pass up the Voicier, man. And then freaking KRS-One's like, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is some great modern day hip hop right here. This is really, really good. What happened? Of course, Little Coochie can sell records. I got Little Coochie's records. I got all of them. I haven't seen Little Coochie record. I love Little Coochie. Love him. But that means nothing. Why can't I be the new Little Coochie?
Yeah.
Don't. People tired of Little Coochie. Little Coochie been running around the streets, man. Little Coochie get all the money, get all the bitches, get all the black cars. I went to the juvie store. There was no chains left. He was like, I'm sorry, there's no chains anymore, man. Little Coochie bought all of them. You get tired, man. Fuck.
Fuck Little Coochie, man.
Little Coochie.
He bought up all the chains. He's getting
He's
all
like,
the
yeah,
girls.
man.
All the
I don't. Yo, they call me Little Coochie because I'm fucking Little Coochie. It's never loose. Yeah, man. It's like that. I'm like a moose. I'm like, man, that's good. Because, yo, you got to think about it. Like, yo, I'm like an ox. He's like a moose, I guess. Hey. Goes. That was my only opportunity of actually getting on a song with Little Coochie, though.
Damn, that sounded like a fucking. So did it go through?
Nah, like, yo, we hung out, you know what I mean? Little Coochie, you know what I mean? He bought me a Philly cheesesteak in Trenton, which was the most nastiest. It was the nastiest cheesesteak ever because, like, yo, Trenton is like in the New Jersey side. It's not a real Philadelphia, it's not a real Philly's cheesesteak if you're getting from Trenton.
Right.
It's not. It was from a chicken shack.
It's like bringing it to Missouri for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. It wasn't it, man. It wasn't the real munchies, man. No, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Dude, that's a hard.
But big shout out to Little Coochie, though.
Yeah.
I seen Little Coochie. I seen Little Coochie the other day to give you an update on Little Coochie. You know, I was like, hey, Little Coochie, remember that day, man? I'm just like this, man, Little Coochie. And he just looks at me like, And he walks off, and I'm like, man, little coochie, man. Yo, I'm surprised I got that close to him. No, really. Last time I tried to take a picture with little coochie, man, like, yo, his security guard like tried to slam me on my neck, yo. And I honestly think that it was little coochie's people that actually did that to that van, by the way.
Fucking little
I think
coochie.
little coochie. Yeah, little coochie. He's running around wild. So if anybody sees little coochie, tell him I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I seen him, but I'm still looking for him.
Yes.
Still
Fucking
looking
little
for him. Man.
coochie. He's got to
Fucking
pay.
little coochie.
He's got to pay.
Well, he's got to pay, and I don't think he minds, man. Yo, little coochie, man. I heard, man, all the biggest record labels is trying to sign him, man. I heard, man, like, yo, I heard, man, who knows, man. I don't think Mass Appeal is gonna sign him, but if they did, man, whew. Yo, little coochie, man. Yo, big shout out to little coochie. If Mass Appeal is listening right now, if you ever try to look up somebody named little coochie, man, you'll be fatally disappointed. But if you really do want little coochie, and if you really want to keep feeding into this joke, go look for little coochie. Little coochie is the best rapper ever, and he's gonna make you guys rich. Trust me.
Dude, I
Don't
haven't
trust
laughed
me.
this hard for this long in fucking a long
Oh my
time.
god.
So the
It's like
funniest
one of those things, man. Like I wish he'd do it. No, I wish he wouldn't do it. You know, it kind of like means the same thing. It's like,
holy shit! Holy man, I'm blown away. I didn't know you could orate like that, dude. That was some of the best storytelling I've ever heard in my life.
oh man, dude, man, that's the Jersey way. Man, people are telling stories every day, and hey,
I really appreciate it because, like, dude, I just make up just outlandish shit. Like, I'll go to the grow store to grow your own to get supplies to grow my bud, and I'll come out, and my wife will be like, "Well, I thought you were getting this." I'm like, "Yeah, I asked for it, and he didn't have it, and so he choked me." And what? Yeah, then he stood up on the counter, kicked me off the counter. He threatened my life, and she'll be like, "What? Why? I thought he was a nice guy." You know, and it's like she's getting used to the fact that I make up these elaborate and just keep going with it until somebody's like, "Wait, now." Hold on. I love that type
it's
of.
just
I love it.
I want you to come out here so bad. I want you to come out here so bad because
Yes.
it's such a real living. Like if you're a human being on planet Earth, it's like mandatory for you to come out to the tri-state at least one
Yeah.
time because it's like, dude, I don't even have to tell you a story. I could just tell you just a situation, just a regular situation that's just very, very bad and horrible. Like just picture being in the middle of Manhattan, there's no bathroom.
Oh, that'd be the worst. That'd be
That
terrible. That'd be awful. I'd end up resorting to crude methods.
somebody was like, I asked someone, I was like, is there like a bathroom here? We're at Burger King, so you guys offer like a bathroom, right? Like, they're like, no, the closest bathroom is Penn Station. So just to let you know, right, 183rd, I'm in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Penn Station's on 33rd Street in Manhattan. That's
Check out it some
155
blocks.
blocks.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me,
So
man?
where do they all poop?
Well, I outsmarted them. I had a place to poop in the back of that van before it got burnt down. But after they took that away, after Larry's igloo got melted, and after
Hell
shit
yeah.
got fucked up. Shit got fucked up. Fucked up, man.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, dude, I gotta come out there. I know I've been saying it for a few years now, but I was fucked up before. Like I
Yeah.
was fucked up, and I was planning it, but it was just like, well, like just having the chain tied to me. But now that's gone, and I can actually do things. It doesn't matter. I don't gotta be available for them to call me and have to go in there and all this and that and all this shit. And I'm just free. And I actually wake up in the morning feeling good. Now that's all I want. I was like, man, I can't. What's it like to wake up and just feel good and not be sick? What's that like? I did forgot, and it's the best. It's life.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about being healthy.
Yeah.
Waking up every day, appreciating the blessings, appreciating the people around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Live, love, and light. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly. I stopped doing a lot. I stopped
Absolutely.
soda. I stopped like all kinds of different little things. And I even stopped using regular lotion. I use like whipped beef tallow collagen with honey and wax in it and shit. Like
Yeah.
stuff that doesn't
Yeah.
have any chemicals. And I'm trying to find like actual soap that's made from animal fat and like flour lemons and shit. Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
scared of
It
everything now.
helps preserve skin. It is gonna, help. Yeah, all of that stuff, man, is
Yeah.
definitely needed, and that's great, man. That's good to hear, man.
Hell yeah.
Just carrying out good regimen. That's dope.
Yeah. And everything, the food, the water I drink, I make reverse osmosis water and put some baking soda and try to put some more minerals back into it because it takes everything out. But I'm not drinking faucet water, and I'm scared of their bottled water because of the plastics and stuff. I mean, it's like sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but as much little things as I can cut out, I feel like I'm better off and just all that stuff. And I feel better. I feel like
Oh,
I'm doing something. And I've got apps to tell me which companies things go to if people give money to do genocide shit, and I won't pay a dime, a penny for it, even if it's a brand I used to like. I'm like, nope, I don't care. I'll go hungry before and be glad to do it before I give them money.
wow.
That's just how I feel about stuff. I know it's not like, not everybody goes that far, but now that I can see clearly about things. I have too much conviction to say, yeah, I know they do this, but I'm gonna give them my hard-earned money anyway. Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's right.
Very, very passionate about it. Bad. And sometimes I can throw some missiles around without necessarily being guided all the way, but my heart's always in the right place. And then sometimes I got
That's
to
right.
dial back a little bit and be like, okay, I was a little wrong for that, but this is why I was like that, is because I was trying to do this, and then people are okay. I get it, you know.
Getting an understanding about things, and
Mhm.
that's no, absolutely. That's really what it's all about.
Right? And I know I'm not always right.
Mm.
I've been wrong a lot of times, and I'll be wrong again.
Right.
You know. But I always try to do what's right. I really do. And I know you see that. I know the people who know me see that, and the people that know the realness in me see that. And that's why shit works, when I try. Like if I put my mind to something, I want to do it, it usually works out. Or I'm like, I want this. It just shows up at my doorstep. It's weird. But like
Right.
it I've noticed that. Say like, all right, well, this is what's been coming to me because this is what I'm always thinking about. What if I think about this? Now all of a sudden this is different. It's pretty cool. Just the power of
Right.
thought and the power our words have over our lives too. Just when you speak things out, like I don't like saying I'm sick. If I'm sick, I like to say, "Well, I'm getting better. I was sick." Even if I'm super sick, as soon as I say, "Yeah, I'm sick," I feel worse that second.
Right.
So it's hard sometimes to realize, wait, I shouldn't say. But then if I do accidentally say something, I'm like, nah, I rebuke it back out of my life. I'm like, nah, I ain't giving that power. I ain't speaking that into, because that's it all. The Creator made the world. He spoke it into. There's power in everything we say, and that's why hip hop is so important, and the real rap culture, and fighting the system and saying, hell no, we're not gonna go for this shit, and expressing ourselves and for the people that are the have-nots and the downtrodden, and having solidarity with everybody to fight the machine. Like people don't get it and they don't want to do it, but it's necessary, and that's what
Yeah,
we need hip
man.
hop for.
You gotta fight the system.
Yeah,
The system,
hates us, all of us.
man. Fuck the system.
Fuck the
Yeah, yo,
system.
yo, yo. You gotta fight the system. Yo, you gotta make sure they don't disturb this groove.
No, you can't.
You gotta get them out of here. You gotta wipe them out.
Exactly. They need to be
Wipe them out.
gone. Over and
Yeah.
dude, some of these people that I know that I've been around my whole, I've been yelling "fuck the police" their whole life. Now they're, oh well, you shouldn't fucking interfere with. You should respect the ICE agents. I'm like, man, fuck those motherfuckers, man. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
Yo, my
I just
brother.
don't understand it, but I don't hate them for thinking. I just like it's misguided. I'm like, well, they're getting out these rapers. I said if they really cared about rapers and molesters, they'd have people on Roblox. They'd be having people getting set up on social media all day, like these independent people do that I watch all the time. And the cops don't even bust these guys half the time, so they just beat the guys up, and it's pretty cool. But it's like I wish more of that. Sometimes the cops are, but it's like if they cared about this shit, they'd start at the highest levels of government and start getting all them pedos and weird rich white fucking molesters out. They'd get everybody, not just brown people. It's a fucking terror regime to get people used to mass agents kicking in your door asking for fucking papers. I don't care.
Right.
That's what I think.
And it's getting really out of hand. It's
Yeah.
getting ridiculous. Like, yo, some dude like came up to me the other day, yo, like with a White Sox hat on, talking about like, dude, what are you? And I was like,
I'm a
dude,
fucking
like,
human man. What do you think?
I turned around, yo, like, yo, and I pulled out my strap, and I was like, I'm a Yankees fan, homie.
Yes.
And he was a little, he was like, oh, all right, I like the New York Mets. I was like, well, so do I.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's how it is out here, man. So,
Right? It's like,
you
dude,
know.
what I don't get is that, like, make it make sense. Okay, remember Kyle Rittenhouse? He drove over a state or two a few years ago to go to them protests and riots and shit back, fucking after George Floyd, and he ended up killing a couple people, and everybody, all the MAGA people stuck, oh, that's his Second Amendment right. He can carry a gun. It doesn't matter if it's a protest or not. But then the guy in Minneapolis, well, he had a gun that they already disarmed, but all the government, oh, well, you shouldn't bring a gun to the protest. Well, he didn't have it out. It's his right to have it. It was legal.
Right.
The cops are bringing guns to the protest. We need to have what they got. Fucking, that's the whole point of the Second Amendment, so they don't have more shit than us, so we can protect ourselves from a tyrannical government. And they want to take that shit away.
I mean, I know some people, man, they take their gun everywhere they go, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I remember my boy, man, like, yo, he used to leave his gun on the table, right?
Yeah.
And like, yo, he was like, man, he's like, yo, that's my fifth yoo-hoo, man. I'm like, yeah, that is your fifth yoo-hoo, man. I told you, man, you know, to go for the Hennessy, but instead you want to fucking be you want to fucking drink yoo-hoo. All right, fine. His fucking stomach starts bubbling, and he leaves. He goes to the bathroom. He's like, yo, I'm missing something. I'm like, yo, man, toilet paper's in the cupboard. He's like, nah, man, I need my gun. I'm like, nigga, nobody ain't gonna shoot you in the bathroom.
Right?
But
that'd be some nasty work, kicking and just shooting somebody on the toilet.
How the fuck you use the bathroom with all that heat on you?
Right?
You know, why are you? Hey,
yeah.
Whatever.
I guess that's a vulnerable position to be in. It's in the bathroom like that.
Get shot in the ankle and shit, man. Unless that shit's on safety, right? If you got it in your pocket and you're like,
right? Holy shit.
It's fucking weird, man. Nah, for real. Like, yo, I went to church last Sunday. I'm like, man, I haven't been to church in a long time, man.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. This guy comes in, man. Halfway through church, man, everybody's like, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Yeah, God's great. God's great all the time. Then all of a sudden, I look to the side and some guy comes in freaking body armor. I'm ready for the war. I'm ready for the war. Nobody can stop me. The pastor comes out of nowhere. Oh, yes, we get one of these once a week. This is the guy I was waiting for. Jesus told me that you were coming. I'm like, everybody get down. He's like taking everybody's like gold chains. The pastor's like, oh, yes. Yes, God told me about this too. Oh, yeah. The guy has everything in a plastic bag. The pastor, right? He looks at me like this. Right? So I look at him. I'm like, and I'm like this. I'm like, right? The pastor leg sweeps the dude. He's like, yeah, You thought you was gonna come and rob Pastor Johnson? Yeah, Pastor Johnson don't do that in the name of the Lord. The choir came out of nowhere, yo. Like, yo, these old women, yo, was like, yo, nobody takes Pastor Johnson money. Yeah, we all trade boxes. We was all trained by the Mayweathers. I was like, by the Mayweathers? By the what? By the Mayweathers? They started whipping his ass, yo. This shit crazy, yo. He never came back to that church again. Never came back to that church. As far as I heard, I think like yo, he started like doing voodoo or something like that, but it didn't work out on him. Bad. Happened real bad.
Holy shit. Oh, oh, dude, that's incredible. That's legendary. I love it. I love it. Dude, this is going to be one of the best interviews ever. This is some of the best shit I've ever heard in my life. And like I said, I grew up doing this shit. This is some of the best stuff I've ever heard.
You know what this guy told me, and I'm telling you this. This is between me and you, Dub. I don't want you to laugh. I don't want you to laugh, man. I don't want you to laugh. He was like, yo, all it takes is 2 chili cheese glizzies for him to get dizzy.
Oh,
Nah, man.
oh,
Come on, you got so much more to live for. People be crashing out. People, that's the thing. People be crashing out, man. And you got to be there for the people. That's why I try to, positivity, elevate your energy,
yeah.
keep your third eye open.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, Oxygen 7 is out right now. Big shout out to Godfrey. Big shout out to Nick Totoro for that. That was pretty dope. That was a nice little clip that I was able to get. And I was
Yeah.
blessed to get that because it was one day I took an opportunity to go and meet with them. And when these opportunities come about, I just go right with it, and I'm very grateful of that opportunity. So if anybody's watching or anybody sees this clip or even make this into a clip, Dub, for the Otter Show, we would definitely want that to reach Godfrey and his team as
Oh, yeah.
well. We really appreciate it. And who knows? He might even watch some of this and like some of the material and be like, "Hey, man, this is some pretty good stuff." So,
Yeah.
big shout out to you because he definitely was a motivation as well.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we still do this. You were the first dude cool enough to give me a fucking interview. I was like, wow, I was listening to that song, "Fuck Your Couch." I was listening to some other shit that you had, like I think that song with Young Z. What is it?
That's gonna be on Oxygen 8, man.
Right.
Elevation is a process. I got that coming, man. And I saved a lot of those songs like for this project right here. So it's gonna be very
Oh yeah.
special to me, man.
Oh yeah.
So and all of these projects that's been dropping, like they've been pretty decent too. Like, you know what I mean? So if you guys
Dude, they've
haven't
been
been
fire.
keeping
They've
catching
been
up,
beyond decent.
yeah,
They've been fire.
yeah, if you guys are still caught up on Oxygen 1 or 2 or 3, man, you guys got to keep it rolling, man. You got Oxygen 3, you know what I'm saying? You know, who could rap with a mask in Chinatown? You know what I mean? That's actually around the time when that van got messed up. That was really fucked up. The
Yeah.
number Oxygen 4 is Homie Don't Play That. Big shout out to my brother Bad Habits. I did a lot of that in the Purple Galaxy. Um, Oxygen 5, October 32nd. That's a really dope album. That album means a lot to me. Um,
Yeah.
then Oxygen 6, this one definitely means a lot to me to Rush with my brother Kyle Cobain.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him because he produced all the beats on the album and he was rapping on, you know what I'm saying, a majority of all the tracks, you know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying? So he was like the guy for that album right there. Like
Hell yeah.
he was the one who basically was like, yo, Ox, boom. Big shout out to him.
I
And then
always like
Oxygen
everybody you
7
have on them albums. They're always. I'm like, damn, these all these dudes got
are
hard ass
really, really
bars.
talented.
Yeah,
Yeah, really, really
the
talented
beats are
artists.
dope.
Big
Like
shout
I
out to
always
Ace.
dig it. Always.
Yeah, man. Like there's just a lot of talent on these albums. Big shout out to Costa. You know what I mean?
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean? The whole team. Yo, big shout out to Kitty Kravitz. She got I
Yeah.
got a lot of records with her too. You know, she's got some real interesting records. Like, you know,
Hell
she's
yeah.
always talking about what she talks about. And then big shout out to just everybody, man. I don't want to leave nobody out, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you somebody who came across me or whatever, and even if you a person like, yeah, man, I don't mess with him, I don't deal with him, whatever, man. Big shout out to you too. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, you know, I ain't never been a person to harbor anything other than, you know what I'm saying, like good vibes, energy, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, just moving forward. So, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Who knows, man? You might see this interview and might be like, hey, you know what? I still don't really like him or his hat or whatever, but I can move forward, right? You know what I mean? So whatever. Let's just move forward. It's 2026, right? You
Right.
know what I mean?
Hell
So
yeah. Hell yeah, man. I love the hats. I love the mixtapes. I love everything that you've been doing. Like, dude, you gotta. Well, I don't even gotta tell. I know you'll keep doing all the shit because you love it.
yeah. Yeah, just gonna keep, you know, going harder and harder and then, you know, getting better, learning. You know, that's the most important part. And I'm gonna shout out the official Temple of Hip Hop. I've been learning so much with them.
Hell yeah.
So much with them. Big shout out to Desire. Big shout out to Joey True. Time Journey. Big shout out to Costa.
Yeah.
Um, big shout out to just SC Static. I don't want to leave nobody out, man, but just shout out to every one of you guys because you guys mean a lot to me and you guys taught me a lot during the times that I was able to connect with you guys when you guys are not busy from your other endeavors. So big shout out to all of you guys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Word,
That's dope.
word.
That's dope. Is there anything you want to add?
I mean, this was a pretty lengthy interview.
Yeah.
We went through a lot of things, man. You know, I'm pretty sure I mean, I shouted out Larry, of course, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
with the igloo. Um, he got a new igloo. So hey man, big shout out to him.
He's winning.
But man, no, he's winning out here. He's winning
Yeah.
in these streets. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Right now, you know, that's what he said. He's right now he's trying to write some rhymes right now so he can get signed to a record deal.
Yes. He could rap
Yeah.
about igloos and shit and being
Dude,
cold.
he's stuck in the 80s. Like he's like, dude, man, he's like, yo, you know, I live in an igloo. Maybe I could get signed by Ice Cube. I'm like, yo, Ice Cube doesn't care. I'm like, have you ever heard Ice Cube's music? He never once talked about life in an igloo. He's from Compton. Two totally different. Two totally different. I get it. You got Ice Cubes. He's got Ice Cubes. Two totally different Ice Cubes. Don't compare it, man.
It's different. It's just different. Holy shit.
Then he gets upset. He's like, "Oh man, I'm tired of people saying I'm not real, dog. What you trying to say? I'm not real. I'm not. No, I'm not trying to say that, dude. You guys could both be Ice Cubes." Yeah, I forgot to tell you. He tried to name himself Ice Cube. He's like, yeah, man, maybe I could be the new Ice Cube and I could get signed by Ice Cube. And I'm like, oh man. I'm like, that's not how it works. He's like, I'm the real Ice Cube, man. I live in an igloo. I'm like, that's cool, but chill out.
Oh shit.
He's like, yeah, man, Ice Cold Records, man. Yo, we gotta do a big this year, man.
Larry's wild and he's froze, man.
He's frozen in time.
Yeah. He's stuck. Holy shit, man. Dude, that was some of that.
Yo,
Like I said, that's some of the best shit I ever heard. The whole thing, all this, like all of it. Fucking big respect, big props on that shit. It's
yo,
fucking
man, thank
awesome.
you so much, man.
Yeah,
Yo, yo, Dub, one love, my brother.
for sure,
You
man.
know, man. And yo, man, if you like this episode, yo, check out other episodes with the Honor Show.
Yeah.
Yo, man, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, brother.
No, thank you, man. It's always a pleasure and an honor to have you on the honor show and to have you as a friend and a brother and to be able to talk to you and fucking it's always cool shit. It's always one of my favorite interviews to do.
You got it, man.
Always.
Yo, until next time, my brother. Yo, oh yeah, and I'll be definitely inboxing you as well about sending you the merch.
Oh yeah,
If you
yeah,
could definitely please send me that information,
yeah,
man, so we could definitely get this hat right here. This
yeah,
one particularly. I'll be sending you your way.
yeah.
And then also like a whole bunch of other like knickknacks and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, on behalf of Overnight Express Entertainment,
Hell yeah.
Third Eye merch. And you know, look out for that Elevation is a Process mixtape coming out
Hell yeah.
very, very soon.
Yes. Looking forward to it,
And
man.
that's
I can't
also
wait.
gonna be a pop-up drop. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying? I've been doing about for the last like 3 or 4 albums, I did pop-up drops. I remember maybe like Oxygen 2 was like the last one. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna drop, you know, this day. And then I did a pop-up drop with that one. So then after that, I was just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna, you know, say when it's gonna drop. When it hits, that's when people are gonna digest it. And
Oh,
for the best part, you know, it's been actually going good that way. So,
nice.
you know, it's been a blessing. So
Hell yeah. That's good to hear.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad.
man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank
Thank you.
you, man. Always, always, anytime, man. You let me know. We got, the platform's always open for you. Anytime, all the time.
You got it, man.
For
Thank you
sure.
so much, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. You
absolutely.
you you
You have a
got
good
it,
night.
man. You too, man. I'm about to check out, man. Ox the Mogul on the show. Yo, the illest, man. We
No,
out.
you are, brother. Thank you. Much love.
Much love.
For sure.